as you follow this path up for what feels like ages,
Hmm.
you realize that that strange feeling in your gut has continued to grow and grow. Your hair's pretty much all your hair stands on end,
That's fine.
and as you're moving further up, you hear this crackling noise. And looking around, attempting to find the source, you notice something out of the ordinary. There's a rock just floating there, just next to you, over the
Huh.
kilometers drop to the ground, just sort of floating there. As you look around, you notice more and more of these rocks, just sort of floating there. As you continue climbing, you realize that this pillar
Hmm.
doesn't actually reach the top.
Hmm.
Rather, it's almost as if the pillar's been broken off at a point, like it used to connect to the surface, but not anymore. And
That's floating rock.
as you reach where the stairs stop, you look and see a massive, almost like a valley in where the broken segment of the pillar was. There's rocks just sort of floating around, and the entire segment of this pillar is made of this weird metal
Magnetic,
substance.
kind of. Electromagnetic rocks.
Yes. Hmm.
Hmm.
Looking around you, you
Interesting.
see large other like segments of the broken pillar that are hanging down from the ceiling and just scattered around everywhere. There's chunks of rock, big and small, just sort of floating in this magnetic field.
I want some. Where's the small one? Relatively small one.
There's some small ones right next to you.
Can I pick them up? Can I touch them or will I float away?
You touch it, and it sort of you touch it, and you feel the rock as the force of your touch just sort of makes it slowly start floating away from you.
I grab it.
You quickly grab it before it gets too far.
I have it.
It sort of tingles to the touch.
What should I name this? Electromagnetic rock. Should I name it just electromagnetic rock?
Sure. Anyway, yeah. This is
I think the
welcome
secret cave biome.
to the Magnetic Peaks.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna get me a Voltorb and a Pikachu. Maybe a Raichu if we're lucky.
Go ahead, go find them. Go find things.
I don't really want to.
What do you do?
I want to get more rocks.
Alright, you just kind of stand there and begin
I
collecting
want
more
more
rocks.
rocks. Should I roll? I guess I don't have to roll because I don't have to harvest them since they're just floating.
Yeah.
How many do I
Roll
get?
me a luck check.
1d20 plus 10. Wacha. The bot died. God damn it.
Oh, Jesus. Roll with the other butt then.
1d20 plus 10.
You got
2.
12.
12.
Comedic Timing Dice didn't like the fact that you were using the other bot. Well, you managed to collect about 4 or 5 rocks. The others either float away or are out of reach.
Perfect. Right, 6 electromagnetic rocks. I guess we'll move on to the next. I can move on to the next. Move on to another area away from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Alright, 1d20. 5.
Traveling around the outside of this ravine, you come to one of the pillars that are the segments of the pillar that's hanging down from the ceiling. And you see a tunnel that leads into that section of the pillar. You feel like with a decent dex check you could probably jump to it if you wanted to.
And that would take me up to the surface, right?
Yeah, possibly. It's a tunnel that from your location you see that it sort of leads upwards.
Hmm. Because we're like just below this top the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
And some little floating rock area.
Hmm.
Hmm. No, I don't want to go in there. Is there any other places I can go?
Yeah, you can continue around the outside. You can go down into the ravine. There appears to
Okay.
be some other larger rocks that too large for you to harvest, but you could probably jump onto them. Sort of like
Wait, there's a
parkour.
ravine? Yeah, you said
Yeah.
ravine, but I didn't think I'd go down. When you said ravine, I thought it was like a drop to the back down to like
No, no, no,
plains or
no.
something.
The pillar is not hollow. It's basically a segment of it. It's completely solid, but a segment of it has basically been like chunked out of it.
Huh.
And inside the ravine, there's floating rocks, and then you can go down into the ravine if you wanted.
I want to do that. That sounds cool.
All right. You sort of move your way down the ravine, attempting not to fall too much because it is quite a decent drop.
Yeah, not good.
Roll me a d20.
Fuck.
5. Fucking hell. Roll me another one.
Okay. 17.
17. What the fuck, Zach?
What?
Your luck is so shit.
What do you mean?
You just come into a large, open, empty area.
There's nothing here.
No.
I don't believe you. Perception.
It's nothing.
Alright, moving on.
Just some floating rocks.
13.
Oh.
That's not a good. That's not a good O.
You hear a crackle of energy and see this electrical like shimmer jumping from rock to rock. Just not like a specific one moving between the rocks, just basically electricity running through rocks at random in between them.
Hmm.
And then you hear this loud humming noise. And then from high above you, a large blast of
It's
energy,
a retriever!
a large blast of energy pulses throughout the ravine. And you watch all of the rocks around you sort of shake as some of them begin to fall to the ground and others sort of dip down slightly before they float back up. As you feel the energy hit you, you feel disorientated and extremely weak.
Is this the boss?
Nothing else happens. What do you do?
Okay, so it's just some kind of disruption field, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Awesome. I guess I activate Ola. I can't think of anything else. 13. Shit.
It didn't activate.
Alright. Queen's Guard.
How the
Yeah.
fuck does Oa react
Chest.
to Sunken Jungle?
Mm.
Oa
Just
activates.
everything.
There's nightmares everywhere. Fuck you. There is roughly 2.3 billion nightmares over the
In just a kilometer radius of you.
in the 7-kilometer radius that you scanned. There is over 2.3 billion nightmares.
There are 2.3 billion singles in your area.
Oh, there's also 500,000 survivors. Don't worry about that.
Oh. What else is I don't have? Alright, I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna attempt to stealth.
Time to draw
Try
the
and
map.
find like a little. What do you mean draw the map?
Time to draw the map so you can locate all those things.
No, no. Alright, so first of you, north. There's a few things in there. Alright, west. No, north, west. Yep, no, north, east. Yep. Alright,
North,
4,421 stealth.
And then north, and then north.
Uh,
What are you doing?
Stealthing
Your stealth check.
behind a rock or a something.
Okay. Nothing's happening.
If it's just electricity bursting around and then bleh.
Yep.
Just they gave up a pulse.
Everything seems to be fine. I mean, there's some rocks that are now just sitting on the ground rather than floating, and there's other rocks that are moved lower than they were before. But other than that, everything seems to be
So
fine.
some kind of something's draining the electricity from here. And is that why I feel drained? Because I have been drained. In a perception around, is there any kind of creature or shadow or something peculiar around here?
Roll me a luck check.
I better be able to do a luck check. At 19, oh, 1 over 20. 21,
You
29.
hear amongst the sounds of just humming from everything, you hear the sounds of something tapping. Like, how do I describe this? Like someone basically slapping the the ground, basically.
Mhm.
What do you do?
From which direction?
Just off to the side a bit. You can't see because you're hiding behind a rock.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there and investigate.
Alright. You begin heading over, and you see from the sound of the from the sound of the noise, there's about a meter diameter rock just kind of sitting there, and you can
On
hear
the
this.
ground.
Yeah, on the ground. It's one of the ones that fell out of the sky when
Hmm.
the field went off, and you can hear the sound coming from behind it.
I'm gonna just hug the rock and move around the side to get a view of whatever's on the other side.
You go over and approach the rock, and the rock sort of moves a bit,
Oh,
and then the slapping noise stops, and you see this thing pop up over the top of the rock. This long, almost like tendril-like thing, sort of snakes its way up in the air above the rock. It's fairly colourful. It's, well, okay, the base section that you can see is sort of this brownish green, and the top section, which is sort of moving side to side in look almost like a snake's movement pattern,
hmm.
is like striped with yellow and red and yeah, yellow and red bands.
Hmm.
What do you do?
It's just moving on the rock.
Well, it's poking up from behind the rock basically, and just sort of moving there.
But it doesn't seem to have seen me or noticed me, so I'm gonna just
It
keep.
doesn't seem to have any eyes or
Yeah,
anything. It's just sort of a tendril.
just gonna be very quiet and keep moving against the side of this rock to see whatever was behind that, whatever the tendril is coming from.
You sort of try and move around, and you lose sight of the tendril as you hear more of the slapping noise above you. And then you hear a little slight chirping.
I don't think I want to look up. Just gonna keep moving.
So you move around to behind the rock.
Yeah,
There's nothing here.
I look on top of the rock.
You look up and see a face staring at you.
Oh,
Of a little lizard. Well, I say little, it's about 30 centimeters in length.
okay. Lizard,
It
yes.
has
Big.
little, like, skin flaps on its side, and this long tail, which is what you saw from behind the rock.
Huh.
It sort of sits there, staring at you, and it tilts its head.
Um, do I have food? Can I summon?
Mimic
Uh,
God!
I don't
Of
have
course
it
you don't have
anymore.
anymore, ha ha
It's
ha!
not mine.
Yeah, mimics aren't yours, bitch. You think you're
It's
part
not
of the
fair.
mimics? You don't even own mimics.
We need to change that.
How can you be me a mimic god if you're not mimic god?
That'll be my first decree. When the entity gives me another wish, we make the mimics mine. Make me the official owner of the mimic. I want their link. I
She
guess
might be
can I
mimic
do?
plushie.
I do. I want to summon food. I have the eggs. I could give it the eggs, but I don't want to give up the eggs.
Okay.
Mm. I have ferrokinesis. I can magnetic. I can. Oh, but it has to activate. Replication stadium at a Queen's Aid. Queen's Aid might do something. That sounds like it would do something. Might not have powers. Colony, where are you? Queen's Aid. Summon any tier 1 colony. Okay, I have ants. I have two. No, none of them activated ever. No, one of them activated. Okay. Alright, I'll try another Queen's Guard. I don't think that activates. And then I'll try summon a tier 1 drone. No, okay. Oh, I held out the ant. The thing. Let's be like,
One of the ants.
trying to tame,
Oh.
I guess.
What ant?
It's just a drone. Oh, it's
No.
gone.
What ant?
It's gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, pull out my Shadowling.
You sort of hold the Shadowling, which stares at the lizard and hisses. And the lizard backs up and sticks its tail
No.
straight in the air and hisses back while flicking its tail side to side.
Okay, I move the Shadowling back. Oh, back in. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. It can't eat it anyway. I kill the Shadowling.
Okay, you kill the Shadowling and it dissipates into shadow matter.
Cool. And then I pull out one of my eggs
Okay.
and offer it to it. Alright,
You
get a
offer
good
it to-
charisma check in here. 2, 6, 8, 7. Go. Take the
The
egg.
creature looks
Eat.
very
Nice.
cautious. And doesn't want to
Egg.
approach.
Can I put it down on the rock? It's a lot of rock, like 2.
It's a roundish rock. You're not going
Yeah.
to be able to balance the
I put it down on the ground near the rock, and I move back and offer, like, eat rock.
Alright.
No, not
Egg
rock.
creature.
Eat egg. You can eat egg. Another Christian.
The
Maybe
creature
just use
stares
that
at you
20.
and looks at the egg. It slowly moves down the rock, crawls along the ground over to the egg, sniffs it, stares at you, and just sort of rolls the egg on its side, grabs it in its mouth, and sort of sits down and starts moving the egg around with its hands while it sort of chews on it, trying to crack the shell. You can hear it sort of teething at the egg, and then it sort of cracks it and begins basically holding it there while it licks up the insides of the egg. What do you do?
What do I do? I guess I should. Should I roll charisma again?
Okay. What are you trying to do?
It's got the egg, right?
Yeah.
Biff. Wait, what's it doing with the egg again? I just had a mind blank. What's the fuck's happening?
It's cracked open the egg and is licking up the insides.
Oh, okay. What can I do? I'm just eating it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and walk up to it and like. I probably shouldn't do it while it's eating, but I want to like move closer to the lizard.
You slowly approach it.
I want to like sit down and like. So I'm lower to the ground, lower to it, and like crawl over slowly.
Alright.
But
lay on the ground and sort of commando crawl over towards it. Slowly. Give me a charisma check.
alright, I'm gonna use Groundhog Stay to give me make this a nat 20. I don't know, I should probably see if it's a nat 20 first before I use it.
That would be the smart idea.
Charisma 2, 6, 8, 7. Yeah, I use Groundhog Stay to make it a 20.
Groundhog's Day does not activate.
Do I have to roll? Oh, yeah. Hang on. Oh, I don't even get to roll, it's just not gonna activate.
Groundhog's Day does not activate.
God damn it. No, my nat 20, my training system.
The creature sees you doing this and sort of stops and stares at you.
I stopped moving.
Watches you cautiously for a bit, then goes back to eating.
Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Good old charisma check. Try that again. Move. Okay.
It stops and stares at you.
I'm gonna stop. Maybe I should give it the other. Was
Grab.
it done eating the first egg?
It grabs the side of the egg that it hasn't broken, lifts it up in the air, then sort of runs up the side of the rock and sits on top of the rock.
Guess I just watch it.
It continues eating.
Hmm. I really need a. I want to tame. Try and move closer to the rock. I want this. I'm gonna jump. One more good roll. Come on. 17.
You approach the rock. It looks at you, but continues eating.
Hmm. Can I even get up on the rock?
It's only a meter tall rock.
Okay. Oh, it's still tall, but like, can I climb up it? Because it's almost spherical, right?
Yeah. It's not perfectly spherical, but like
I would be able to climb?
roundish. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Should I roll charisma again?
To make sure you don't scare the thing, yeah.
Okay. 5, what the fuck?
Jesus. It stops and sort of gives you a little hiss.
Alright, we'll try that again using a better bot, apparently. Well, fuck you too, then.
It hisses again. And
I offer it the other egg.
okay.
Take my other egg. 14.
It sees you holding out the other egg. It cautiously approaches. Before snatching
Yes.
the egg away. And
Yeah.
beginning to chew on it.
Yes.
Roll,
Perfect.
roll me a charisma check.
Dodge one more good one. Please. Fuck off.
Jesus.
I can't use Ground Dog's Day.
The creature
Uh,
sort of sits there and keeps eating the egg.
why? I'm gonna try and move up to it. I just need good luck rolls. 18.
Climb up onto the rock next to it. It just sort of sits there, chewing on the egg. It cracks it open and begins eating it.
I want to pet the wizard. Nat 20.
You reach down,
Haha.
and
Ground
pet
Dog's
the
Day gets a
lizard.
token.
It stops moving as you're petting it. It just sort of sits there, its tail flicking back and forth.
In like the same way it did when it saw the shadowing, or like in a more dog's playful kind of way?
Like when the shadowling hissed at it.
Okay, then I stop.
You stop. It stays still for a second. Before sort of slowly turning its head to look at you.
I just look at it.
Give me a charisma
I
check.
guess I put my hand out, but
Okay.
see if what it does. 19.
It looks at the egg, looks at your hand, looks at the egg, grabs the other egg that it was eating, quickly devours the shell, picks up the second egg, and climbs up onto your arm.
Yes. Oh, perfect.
So,
Huh.
what do you do now?
Well, I'm gonna go halve some more eggs. Oh, not eggs, the rocks. I want more rocks.
Okay,
I want more rocks for my little lizard buddy.
so you're gonna go explore. Roll me
Yeah.
a d20.
Da, 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 7.
Oh. You come over to a large rock that has sort of landed down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The lizard chirps and runs down your arm.
Oh, there's another lizard up here, isn't there?
It jumps down onto the ground, runs over, and climbs up onto the rock. What do you do?
I'm gonna watch.
Roll me a luck check.
Okay. Better be another lizard up here. 11. Ugh.
Well, the lizard's disappeared over the lip of the rock, and
Hmm.
you can just see its tail sort of hanging out.
I'm gonna go to the other side.
Okay, there's nothing on the other side. It's a rock.
Okay. I'm gonna go on top of the rock. Is there two lizards up there?
You climb up onto the rock, and you see basically like this smooth, almost bowl-like section has been carved out of the top of the rock, and the lizard's in there with the egg it was eating next to it, and sitting in the center of this little bowl-shaped thing is some leaves, some twigs, and a single white stone, no bigger than a marble.
Hmm.
And the lizard is tentatively nuzzling the stone.
I guess I just watch.
You watch as the lizard climbs in and sort of curls around it and just sits there.
I go up to my lizard. What's it?
Looks at
Is
you
it an egg?
and then sort of stays curled around this thing.
I point at the egg. Or the stone.
Yep.
Pointed at what? I guess I pointed and put my hand out like palm up to like come here with the egg, I guess. What, stone? It's not an egg. It might be an egg. I don't
The
know.
lizard just sort of stares at you.
I go to scoop up the lizard and stone.
You scoop up the lizard and stone. The lizard sort of panics for a second. And then sort of checks to make sure that you're holding the stone as well. It goes over and nuzzles it around in your hand.
How, I'm trying to think. I want to, since I have 6 electromagnetic rocks, I could get them to float. I could make like a little nest out of them, right? But how would I keep it near me? Do I have anything I can... I guess I could summon a Shadow Link to hold it, technically. I have Ferrokinesis. If that would activate. Let's see. I want to use Ferrokinesis, which allows me to magnetically lift up rocks or anything magnetic. Metal, whatever. Magnetic. Is it metal? Hang on, I should probably read the description. Ferrokinesis, you manipulate small metal objects with your mind. Are the rocks metal?
Well, they're metallic.
I guess that'll work. Yeah, I want to use Ferrokinesis to make the rocks form like a little bowl kind of nest for the lizard to float. I just have to make sure Ferrokinesis works. That's
Ferrokinesis
14.
does not activate.
Can I use Groundhog's Day? Would that activate?
Groundhog's Day does not activate.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, I guess I just put the lizard on my head.
Alright.
With the rock in the middle.
Okay.
And then, I guess, I can look around, make sure there's nothing else here. 38 on 5, nothing? Nothing. And then move on. D20, 7.
You come over and find another rock,
Well,
and your lizard looks at it and chirps. And a tail pokes up out of the rock. The lizard pokes its head up over the lip of the rock and chirps back. What do you do?
perfect. Gonna my hands out for the other lizard gecko thing that's on the rock. Walk towards it. Be like, come join me.
Sort
Oh,
of
charisma.
stares at you and looks at
Nat 20.
the other lizard. Your lizard chirps at it. It chirps back. It turns around. And sort of sticks its head in the nest for a bit. Roll me a luck check.
I got a 20. Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, that was a no, man, that was charisma. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got my luck. Plus 10, so 25 or
Turns
15.
around, and walks over towards your hand, places 2 stones in your hand, and then jumps from the rock to your shoulder.
So I have 2 rainbow lizard geckos.
Well,
And
the lizards are just like this dark greenish brown, almost camouflaging with the rock, but their tail has little stripes on them on the end.
so 2 magnetic peak lizards.
Yeah.
And 3 smooth stone egg spheres. They were white, right? White,
Yes.
smooth stones.
Little white rocks, about the size of a pebble, about the size of a marble.
3 white smooth marbles. In hashtag eggs.
Egg. Yes.
Egg. Cool.
Eggs.
Alright. Moving on, I guess.
Yes. 3.
Also, I'm not 20 for Christmas, so my Christmas goes on. Woo!
You come over into a empty area, and you see a large shadow on the ground. Looking up, you see a large boulder floating in the air, a little bit above you.
Hmm. That sounds like a trap.
You hear a hissing noise.
From the lizards?
Both of the lizards are
Hmm.
hissing at the rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go away from. I'm just gonna start stealthing. I don't want to be going near that. There's either something on it, or it's a trap waiting, and it's a creature that has some form of control of the thing that's just gonna fall down and crush whatever, and then it can pick it back up and eat it. So that's a trap. Either way, stealth
You're
around.
stealthing
Yes,
around the rock or away?
away.
Alright, give me a d20.
That sounds like something that cannot be helped. 18.
Okay, you come into an area where there's just some rocks lying on the ground and some other rocks floating. You could head up to the lip of the valley here, or you could try and climb up onto some of the rocks that are lower to the ground.
Hmm. I don't know. So I can go back up out of the ravine. Climb the rocks, you said?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that take me back up to the top?
No, but like up to the rim of the valley, not
Oh,
to the surface.
yeah. Hmm. Uh, hey, what were my 2 options again? I swear. Hang on. Yeah, what are the other 2 options?
There were plenty of options. You could stay on the ground and wander around in the ravine. You could. There's some rocks lying on the ground you could collect. You could try and sort of parkour up onto some of the floating rocks, or you could climb up onto the side of the valley. Or hell, this is trials. You could just fucking stand there for no reason.
What's this? What would climbing up the side of the valley do? Is there like more rooms up there, or?
There's the lip of the ravine that you were walking around before that gave you access to some of the rocks that were floating higher up, as well as some of the pillars that led towards the surface.
Okay. Yeah, so in the ravine. And if I climb the rocks, that takes me out of the ravine and up higher?
That takes you higher up, where there'll be more floating rocks and stuff.
Sounds very dangerous, though.
Yeah, probably.
And the ravine means 1 geckos, but I have plenty geckos, so... Yeah, we'll head out of the ravine.
Okay. So climbing the rocks, or just climbing
Climb
up
the side of the valley.
Up the side, okay. You come up to the rim of the thing. Roll me a d20.
You see death.
You see a lizard.
Like, the ones I have?
Yes, just sort of sitting there.
Okay.
It chirps and tilts its head at you.
My hands out, pointing to everything, all the other lizards and the eggs. Join.
The other two lizards chirp back, and it climbs up and onto your other shoulder.
Sweet. Whee. Magnetic lizards. Alright, continue around for the other. Continue. 7.
7. What the fuck, Zach?
What?
Okay, okay, you continue around the rim of the thing. You can see there's a large rock floating a little bit out from you that maybe you could jump to. There's another rock that's outside of the ravine area that you might be able to jump to. Or you could continue around the edge of the ravine.
I really don't want to go on the giant rocks because, one, if I fall, my only chance of living is getting rid of the lizards. And there's probably some aerial threat up there which I'm not suited for. I mean, I have mental blades, sure, but I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them without angering them first. And there's no mobility up there. So I'm going to stick on land. So I'm going to continue around the river.
Okay. You find a tunnel that leads back down.
No, continue.
Okay.
10.
As you're wandering around, you hear the lizards begin to hiss, and their tails stick up into the air and begin wiggling.
Alright, perception. What's happening? What is around that it's got the lizards on the edge? Nat 20. Yes.
You look towards where the lizards are facing and spot it. A creature flying through the sky.
Yep.
You recognize it. It's one of the
Oh,
acid wyverns.
Oh, ill. Is it gonna get attacked by something?
It's flying around, just sort of circling the area.
The area that I'm in.
Yeah.
Acid wyverns, the small ones or the really big ones?
The small ones.
I could probably kill one.
The bigger one's the alpha acid wyvern.
Yeah. They're about as big as me, aren't they? Or are they small?
The little ones are roughly about meter and a half.
What does it look like this one is?
It's decently small.
Probably kill it. But why is there only a single lone acid wyvern around here? Bit fishy if you ask me. Besides, I don't have a continuous way to kill it because mental blows doesn't activate.
So what are you gonna do?
What would be the point in killing it? Much. Might as well just move on. Move on. 15.
You begin to move on as you hear a crackle of electricity.
From the place I was just in, or
Looking around, you see electricity jumping from rock to rock.
surge is about to go off.
The humming grows. You see the lizards sort of hunker down and sort of curl up into you, trying to basically just cling to you. And you see the acid wyvern panic and begin flying away.
I get as close to lie down on the ground and
You lay down and hug the ground to try and stabilize yourself. As the blast goes off, you see some of the rocks that float back up slightly, back to where they were when you first entered the area. But you see them start to vibrate. And starting from the inner ring of rocks closest to where the blast went off, and quickly spreading outwards, you see the rocks essentially begin to rotate and basically flip over.
Interesting.
As the blast hits you, you feel stronger, almost. Like, you feel your strength return to you. You feel your senses heighten. You feel great.
Huh. Where'd the blast go off?
Roll me a perception check.
I want to go there. There's probably something over there. It's probably not good, but anyway, I want to investigate.
You begin sort of watching the rocks flip over, and you see the pattern of the spread, and you essentially track that back to its source. High above you, in the segment of the pillar carved out in the ceiling, you can see a bright light.
We're going there.
It's really high up.
We're going there.
You can try and get there. You'll have to do some parkouring over the rocks, though, which is what you didn't want to do.
I know, but I want to investigate.
Alright.
So, is there another one? Because did the first blast go off in there? I wouldn't know, would I?
You weren't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Moreover, you didn't check.
Hmm. So the first blast went off, or surge went off, and it kind of
It caused
lowered
it caused
the electricity,
the
I guess.
rocks to either drop out of the sky or to lower their position where they were floating.
Mm.
This blast caused them to raise back up to where they were
Some of them flip
and flip over.
over. I mean, if they were magnets, wouldn't that mean like the polars changed?
Shift in polarity, yes.
Yeah. Which means something. I don't know. Electromagnets are confusing. That would no, yeah, that would mean the rate, the change, the direction, flow of electricity would have changed.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how electromagnetics work. My grade 12 physics. I had a railgun in physics. That was fun.
Yeah, you
Broken magnet.
should
Anyway,
build a
I
railgun
guess
in trials.
it's a bit probably. I mean, if you have enough
Do it in
magnets,
physics, just do it in trials.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, I want to try go up there. We're gonna do some parkour. Any abilities I have that could help me in this endeavor. Okay, I could use Queen's Territory to summon a scout,
Okay.
which could theoretically move rocks closer, make it easier.
Do you want to do that then?
Yeah, I want to try that.
Alright.
What do you use? Try and use Queen's Territory.
It activates.
I don't think it did. No. Oh, it does?
Yes.
The disruption field! Oh my god. I don't get EXP for doing that. I should get the XP as quick as I can. I use Ola.
Time to build a map,
Nope. And then I use Queen's Gun to summon a drone. I'll feed the drone to the thing. I don't care about Ola. And I don't. Yep. Alright, so we have two soldiers and a scout. I don't know what the fuck to do with soldiers. They will just sit here, I guess. And I'll get the scout to start flying up.
Okay.
It probably does not have the strength to lift all of us up. So, is there any way I can help it? Yeah.
I mean, Zach, what did you learn right when you first entered here?
What do you mean right when I first entered here?
When you first entered the area, with the first rock you interacted with.
It tingly.
What else?
I don't remember.
Before you grabbed it.
Oh, it moved away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
So couldn't the ant? It wouldn't even need the strength to push the rock, right? It would just move away. It means I'd have to be really fast, because otherwise they're gonna start floating down, right?
Possibly.
Or away. Hmm. So they float away, as long as you're not grabbing. Well, yeah, they float away. They try to move away from you. So could you use? I don't know what you're trying to infer. What I'm meant to infer from this.
Alright, well, do something then.
Are there any rocks that I could jump on from here?
a bunch
with
of
a
rocks
good dex
close
check
to
of
you.
like 500. That's
There's a
not
bunch
good.
of rocks that are close to you.
I just wanna try experiment and try and jump on one of them. See what happens.
Alright. So you jump to one of the close ones.
Yes.
You roll me a dex check.
Just gotta get those nat 20 dex checks. Probably should use Groundhog's Day while I can. I'll just roll first. Yeah, I use Groundhog's Day. Make that a nat 20.
You land on the rock and immediately drop to your hands and knees to try and cling to it so you don't fall off it because it's not that big of a rock.
Mm.
And you feel the rock drop a bit when you impact with it, but then it stops, begins floating back up to its original position.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. That's fine.
You can see that there are a couple of rocks that you could try to jump to nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. Want to get up. Yep. Let's make a dex check. What the fuck?
That's not right.
Dex check. No, jump.
You jump and grab onto the next rock. Can you give me a d20?
Okay. 11.
Okay. You manage to hang onto the rock and you look around and you can see some other rocks you can jump to. There's one that's a bit higher up you could try and get to.
Hmm. Is it? What about the closer ones? They all look stable enough? Big enough?
Yeah, they look stable enough.
I don't want to risk it with a jumping to one that's higher.
I mean, didn't you want to try and get to the light?
But yeah, but aren't the other ones also higher? But that one's just higher than all the others.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the risk if I fall.
Fair.
Whatever. Let's jump to the higher one.
Okay, you're gonna go for the higher one?
Yes.
Are you gonna use Groundhog's Day?
Yeah. It's probably a smart idea.
You jump up and manage to grab the rock. You pull yourself up on top of it. From here you can see there's a fair few other rocks.
Okay.
You
Keep doing this, I guess.
You feel sort of a little press against your shoulder. You see one of the lizards jump and land on the next rock.
Oh, I guess I follow it.
It chirps. And the other two lizards jump over to it.
Make a dex check to follow.
You jump over and grab onto the rock that they're on. It drops a bit, but you manage to climb up onto it. Roll me a d20.
Why did they go this way? 19.
Okay. The lizards sit there and look around, and then they jump to another rock.
I guess I'm gonna have to keep following them.
Make me a dex check. That's amazing dex check right there.
What? Oh.
12 d0s. Okay, you grab onto the rock. Give me a d20.
Are they going up? They are going up, right?
Yeah, they're moving up slightly.
Okay. 8.
Give me a luck check.
20 or 10 or 20.
The lizard's tails shoot into the air. They
Where are they
immediately
looking?
run over and hide around your feet.
Neural perception. You want to go there looking at 3815.
You begin looking around, trying to figure out what they've seen. As something flies past you, you hear something sort of like crash into one of the rocks nearby. You spin around to look, and you hear a loud screech as you turn around and you see a griffin.
Oh.
But the griffin looks different.
It's not so good.
Large talons and a more brightish colour pattern than the normal griffin. And the way it's staring at you
Not
seems
friendly.
hungry.
Well, good thing I don't have tags. So, food. Where's my scout, by the way?
What scout?
Oh.
The creature
Can I see my
raises its wings and takes off.
soldiers from here?
Yeah, you can see your soldiers down on the ground.
Where's it taking off to, the griffin?
It's taken off and is circling,
Okay.
flying amongst the rocks.
I'm gonna try and point down at the soldiers, like, you'll get more food down there. They actually are quite big.
You try and convince the
Bigger than me,
griffin
that's
to
for
go
sure.
after the soldiers instead of you.
Should I do charisma for that?
Go for it.
No,
Try
I
and
want to use
intimidate
charisma. Like, point, like, wave my hands, direct it that way. There. Look at there.
It screeches back at you.
Hmm.
Then it disappears behind a rock.
Not good. I could use. Oh, I don't know where it is. Haha. What else can I do? Well, I could attempt to. What's it called? Devil's Market. I could just photonize it, that would also work. You know, that sounds like a good option that I should save for later. Since I only have one use. Oh no, gain one extra useful limit. I have 2 uses. But. What else can I do? I can always bubble shield it. The second I see it, actually. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
I've got an idea. Alright. Wait, can I see it? It's hidden behind the rock, right?
It's disappeared.
Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around. Probably move on. It's probably not behind the same rock, so I'm just gonna keep looking around.
You begin looking around. Roll me a luck check.
19.
As you turn and look around, you see one of the rocks slowly floating nearby.
It's coming closer to me, isn't it?
The rock sort of floats off to the side as you see the griffin come flying out from behind it.
Alright. I want to use bubble shield. But what I want to do...
Oh god.
So I want to put like a bubble around it, but I want like a little pathway to form at the very bottom, and I want it to extend all the way down to where the soldiers are, but I want it to be wide enough just so the soldiers can fit through and like sloped enough snaking down so the soldiers can climb up it.
Okay.
Like can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I
have
use
modular
bubble shield.
shielding, so yeah.
I use bubble shield to do that.
You make this trap for it. It hits the wall and sort of flies backwards, confused.
It can't really move and it can't go down. It's just stuck there. I'm gonna feed the soldiers to it. Soldiers are just gonna start climbing up a bubble shield.
The soldiers begin climbing up the bubble shield. The creature stops flapping its wings as it sort of clings to the side of the bubble shield. It looks down, sees the soldiers, glares at you, and then drops.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for the soldiers to get not close enough to the end of the hole to get into the bubble with the dome area with the eagle. And I'm gonna point at the griffin. I'm gonna point at the soldiers and be like, pretend to eat. Like, alright? Like,
Wait, so the
I'm
soldiers
feeding
aren't actually in the bubble shield yet?
No, they're inside the bubble shield, but they're not in the dome. So I'll grab paint. It'll be easier if I show you. Right. So it's kind of like, and then, Right now I gotta stream. So
Alright.
yeah, so the griffin's like in here and the ants are like down there and they've just crawled all the way up. And it's like this little tube. And the ants are gonna be like here. And I'm gonna be like pointing at the ants, the soldiers, and be like, you can eat them. I'm feeding you. Trying to do a charisma check, but
It grabs one of the ants and crushes it.
eat it. At least eat it.
No, it sticks its claws down the hole trying to grab at the other ant.
I'll make the ant goblet.
It snatches the other ant, grabs it, and begins ripping it apart.
Does it at least eat it?
It stops and glares around looking for anything else.
Fuck.
It stares at you. And then it begins basically pacing around the sides of the dome, testing it.
Fine, starve. I don't give a shit. I'm moving on. Stop it.
Alright.
It doesn't want to eat my food. It's hungry. You don't get beggars don't get to be choosers. Move on. Climb to the next rock. My amazing dex check. Oh wait, hang on. I could use bubble shield to create stairs all the way up to the top. That's the boring option. I want to do parkour.
That's boring.
I'll do it if I fall.
Cool. Alright. Roll me a luck check. Okay. You jump to the next rock. And you can see some more rocks to jump to.
Anything else?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Yeah. So do something parkour.
Hucker pucker.
If I find more food, I'll go offer it to the griffin.
Yes, sacrifice everything to the griffin. Alright, you jump to the next rock. Roll me a d20.
Need more nat 20s for all my ground.
Yeah, you do need a nat 20. Go get a nat 20. You jump to the next rock?
Yep.
Okay.
Drink anything?
D20?
Rather than 20?
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. There's a bunch of rocks around you. What do you want to do?
I don't trust
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Perception.
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't. I have perception.
Don't worry about
Looking
it.
around. Any rocks moving? Any shadows? Oh,
No, that sucks. No,
anything special?
it's nothing.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Sure. All right. Well, I guess I climb to the next rock. I feel so I need to be doing my training system. So what's falling in there?
Okay, give me a d20.
1d20. 13.
You land on the rock. You begin looking around. As a glint of light catches your eye.
What is it?
By the time you look, it's gone. As you hear a crackling sound. And you see more electricity jumping from rock to rock.
Oh.
And a loud humming noise.
Alright, everyone bunker down. Grab rock. It's close down.
Cling to the rock. As the blast goes off. And the rock begins to drop.
How rapidly or just slowly?
Roll me a luck check. You're currently on a rock in freefall.
Okay. Alright, I jump up into the air and use bubble shield to create a platform to stop.
It does not work.
Oh shit, that's right. Alright, can I quickly jump to another rock before the acceleration of gravity becomes too much? That's probably something. Just jump to another rock. Nat 20.
You jump and grab onto another rock, which begins to fall.
As free fall as well.
It's falling slower. Then it
Okay.
stops.
Okay. We're fine.
You hear a pitter patter on the rock.
What do you mean a pitter patter? What do you mean a pitter patter?
You look up and see 3 little tails poking up over the top of it.
My lizards, right?
Yeah, you climb up on top of the rock and see your lizards are standing on top of the rock you were clung to the underside of.
Okay.
It's not a big rock, but it's enough to fit.
That's enough. Yeah. Alright. So should I wait for the blast to go off? Okay, shit. Oh shit, would the bubble shield have fallen? Oh no. Oof.
You're now below where it was, so...
God damn it, all that progress. Hmm. The angry griffin. Alright. Maybe it doesn't know where we are.
What do you do?
Is it circling us?
Roll me a perception check.
Check. Please not be circling us. What did I get that at 24? Dexterity. Did I add that? I think I did. Yes. 3,832.
You don't see it.
It's not good. I'm gonna try and stealth and hug the side of the rock, I guess. I'm not directly on the top. And the geckos should technically be camouflaged, right? Just tell them to be camouflage, so.
Okay, you attempt to stealth against the rock.
Like hug up against the side of it, yeah.
You see a shadow pass by.
Maybe it doesn't know. I look for it again. Try and find it.
You look around. And you see it landed on a rock, looking for you.
That's fine.
It turns and looks directly at you.
Oh shit.
It lets out a screech, raises its wings, and takes off. Roll me a luck check.
Oh god. 29 or 19.
It flies down directly at you. What do you do?
Directly at me. Is it angry?
Yeah, possibly.
Um.
It readies its talons.
Oh.
What do you do?
Don't know what to do. It's not bad. It better not be going after my goddamn lizards. I swear to fucking.
It's getting close.
It's coming directly
What's the plan,
at.
Zach?
It still looks very angry.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the luck check for? Nothing happened. What do I do?
Maybe you didn't get high enough luck check.
Attempt to Devil's Market.
Nothing
19.
happens.
Oh shit.
It swoops down and grabs one of your lizards.
No!
Grabs it by the tail and begins to fly off with it.
No. How's the lizard fight
As
back?
the lizard doesn't go with it.
Oh, it drops the
As the
tail.
tail tears off cleanly.
Yep.
The griffin flies over, lands on the rock, and begins eating the tail.
Alright, we gotta move. We only have 2 more tails. Okay. Alright. I go grab the lizards. Chuck them overhead with the eggs and rocks. And we're gonna jump to a rock tile. Move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move.
Okay. You jump to the next rock and climb up on top of it.
Is there any point in me rolling modifiers?
I don't know, is there?
Is there? I don't think they work. Alright, D20?
Yep.
Okay, D20. 6.
6.
Alright, next rock. Alright, 12.
You find another lizard.
Oh, okay. Really small. Yo. Look at my friends.
Yeah. The dwarf
17.
wizard joins your army
Yes!
as you hear a screech.
It's fine, we've got more tails!
It's fine, we have tails to sacrifice.
We got 3, we gotta gain another tail after the thing. Alright, we just keep climbing. It's just gonna keep going after the tails. And we just gotta wait for the blast to go back off, and we'll be right. So we
Luck
climb.
check.
Luck check 9.
You go to
Alright,
jump
climb. Oh,
for the
yeah.
next rock. And you feel something impact your back
No. What? What is it? Is it the eagle?
as
The griffin?
the griffin grabs you
You fucking bastard.
and takes you off the rock.
Where are my lizards?
Back on the rock.
Are they still with me? No.
As it's flying along with you, it turns its head down to attack you.
Attack me?
Yeah.
I'll fucking punch it. I don't have any abilities or anything. Shit. Do I have? I don't. Punch it. I'm gonna roll strength. Modify it. I know it's not gonna do anything, but hope. Shit.
You go to punch it in the face, it pulls its head back to avoid it, and then grabs you by the arm. And it
Go
goes to
on.
bite down.
Oh, that's right. I have natural high con.
Yeah.
Haha. I have resistance to slicing damage. Naturally. Plus 1,500 con naturally. Nice. I have plus 1,000 strength naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. I avoided it. That's good though. Okay, in that case, I start spitting at it. Like, at its legs. But no, not at its legs. It probably should not. I want it to land. I just don't want it to kill me.
It's currently flying around in circles.
Alright, it's gonna try and bite me. I guess I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna try and, like, punch it in its beak. 90-20, because... I think it is 980 though, because I have some odd amount. I'm just doing 980, because even though it is 1,000, I have things, like, percentages removing. So... and things buffing it back up, so I'm not sure what the actual percentages are.
While it's holding your arm, you punch it in the face with the other arm, causing it to sort of spiral a bit. And it drops you. Roll luck.
Can I quickly grab it? Or...
Well, roll luck.
okay. Luck.
Swing and a miss. You fall.
Shit.
Roll luck.
Alright. Do the good old the flying squirrel technique.
Flying squirrel
Yeah.
technique.
Increase the amount of air that's pulling into my body to slow my fall, so I can
Alright.
try and move towards a rock.
You
Roll luck
perform
of
the flying
14.
squirrel technique and belly flop onto a rock. You lay there winded. As you roll over, disorientated, you see the eagle griffin thing that sort of restabilize itself in the air and dive bomb you.
Perfect. It's just what I wanted. I flip it off first. First and foremost.
You flip it off as you stare up at this thing flying straight down at you.
I want to try and jump right, like, onto it before. Is it talons first? Dive bombing?
Talons first.
Yeah. I mean, even if it grabbed me, or is it gonna try and impale
impact
me?
into you?
Yeah, which is gonna suck, but I should be alright. And then I could start attacking it from there. Then I could grab onto it so it can't forcefully drop me, and then I just keep attacking it, I guess.
It falls closer.
What to do? Do I still have my rock on me?
Yeah, you have some rocks on you.
Fucking take it at it. What I'm gonna do. Alright, I spit on it. Put shadow moss on it.
You spit and buff it to give it luck.
Yep. Passively summon shadow moss. Yep.
Yeah.
Shadow moss all over it. Sweet. Alright.
Peg the
Inflict
spike
chase
into
event on anything with piercing damage. Oh my god. Can I quickly make form this into an arrow? Like quickly just grab the other rock and start shaving it down?
It has shadow moss on it. Shadow moss would deal piercing damage.
Perfect. We're gonna do inflict so much. We're gonna do what? Inflict. So non-elemental melee weapons deal shadow burn, and then all physical attacks cause shadow blight, and then What else is there? There should be something else.
Piercing damage deals Shadow Chaser.
Inflict Chaser back. Yep. What's the Shadow Moth? Okay,
Oh, that's gonna
we
be really
got this.
powerful if it hits.
If it hits. So, what do I roll? I roll Dex or Strength? Dex? Do I have any Dex buffs? I have plus 10% Dex.
Well, it's perception and strength. Perception for accuracy, strength for actual, like, speed.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should wait for it to come really close, right? So I can't miss.
I mean, or you could just peg it, and if it misses, throw another one.
That's true. I
What's your
like the sound of
chances?
that. Do like the sound of that. Do I have anything that buffs? Yeah, I don't know. There's too many percentages. Not enough flat things. Too much math.
Yeah. Well, should have had
Um,
this math done beforehand.
let's do a d20.
Just do a d20. Nat
That one.
1. Fuck yeah.
It misses.
Jesus.
Just do time.
You peg the rock, the creature doesn't even move as it flies straight past.
Yep.
And then the
Oh,
creature
another
gets hit
rock.
by a rock.
Oh, what?
An enormous boulder slams into the creature from the side.
Okay.
The creature goes spiraling and crashes into a rock. As it sort of limply lays there and tries to get up, this enormous brown bird slams into the rock where it was, grabs the griffin in its talons and tears off its head.
What the fuck? Is this another griffin?
No, this thing looks more like an actual eagle or a hawk, except it's
Huge.
it's bigger than any fucking creature in real life. That's for sure. The creature
Well,
swallows the rest of the griffin and spreads its enormous wings and claws.
Huh.
Then begins looking around.
oh shit. No, I'm stealthing back on the side of the rock. Crap. Hug the side of the rock. It's away from it.
Yep.
Just gonna stealth. No, give me a d20 so I can hopefully get a nat 20 for the training system. Nope.
You
Okay.
clamber down onto the side of the rock and hide. Glancing over, you see the creature looking around. It then, with one single flap of its wings, shoots up into the sky, and the force of it taking off flings the rock it was standing on down into the ground, crashing below.
Jesus Christ.
And the creature disappears into the sky.
Well then, that nat one worked for something.
I'm gonna be honest, that was the nat 20 luck from a while ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna try and find where my lizards are.
Roll me a perception check.
God. What am I? Oh my lizards. I don't know
Enjoying
if
your
I
stay in the magnetic peaks?
do I have any base perception? It's less. It feels less aggressive than the ravine, bloody
The
crystal
Crystal
cavern thing.
Forest.
Crystal forest, yeah. Feels not as aggressive as that, but still not fun.
Okay, yeah, well.
Why would I
we
like it?
haven't faced the boss yet.
Yeah, full 15 for perception.
Yeah, because that thing, that's not the boss. Oh, okay. Electrical hum.
Oh.
Electricity sparks between the rocks. And a blast goes off. As your rock begins to raise up.
Yay.
And then it begins to shake.
Oh, it's gonna flip. Alright, I'm gonna try. Well, I'm already on the side, so I'm already halfway. I guess I'd just try and, like, angle myself. So, if it starts flipping, I'll already start ahead.
It begins flipping you basically backwards.
Try and climb to what's gonna be the new top.
Begin
Climb
skipping
around it.
up the side of the rock as it flips over. You manage to get up on top of the rock.
Okay.
You feel something hit you in the back.
Oh. What?
You're a chap.
My lizard. Is it my lizard or a random one?
You turn and then see one of the lizards on your shoulder. You look
Is
around
it
and you see 3 more lizards
somewhere
flying
else?
towards
Up.
you.
Flying?
You weren't paying attention when I described them, did you?
Oh, they got flaps on their sides.
they're not so much. It's not so much they're flying as they are
It's like a
basically.
squirrel, flying
Yes,
squirrel.
they are gliding down to you from one of the rocks.
Perfect. All right. Now that I have my abilities back,
Yeah, they all land on or around you.
I am gonna use bubble shield to get back to where I was.
All right.
Create some stairs up.
Yep.
I'll find a decent rock. That's good. All right, we're here. Perfect. Disable the bubble shield because it's got no point being there.
I don't need cheats.
Plus, it'll disable anyway once the thing goes back on. And we continue the climb. So 1d20 plus 5, 4, 8. Because I think I have my buffs back.
Okay.
Maybe.
You jump to another rock. And
Yep,
cling to it
and
and sort of climb up on top of it.
d20, 18.
You see a really large rock nearby.
That looks like fun.
If you wanted to jump to that, or you can jump to one of the smaller rocks.
Big rock.
Big rock.
And then dex check.
You jump and you cling to the rock. And begin scampering up the side of it. Something feels different about the rock, though.
It's not a rock, it's a thing. It's a being.
As you get up onto the rock, you realize it isn't just another random floating rock. As on the far side of the rock, where you couldn't see because of the angle, it's actually attached to the roof. There's a segment of rock that connects it to the roof.
Huh.
And there's even like a path around the side of it. And then, yeah, you can go that way, or you can continue. You can use this as a jumping off point to jump to some of the other smaller rocks.
So where I am now, if I continue along the side, that takes me somewhere?
Yeah, possibly. There's
I'm trying to visualize.
basically there was this large rock, and you've gotten up onto the rock, and there's essentially a pillar sticking up from the rock that you could kind of go around this rock onto the other side of that pillar, or you can just jump off to one of the smaller rocks that are higher up and continue climbing up.
I mean, couldn't I climb the pillar to get higher and then jump to a rock to make my way to the surge?
Well, there is the pillar isn't very climbable. So
okay, I want to go
failing.
around to the other side of the pillar. I want to see what's up.
Probably there might be something on the other side. Yeah. Okay. So you wander around on this thin edge around to the other side of the pillar, and find that the pillar is essentially attached to another pillar, and they make sort of an arc with this large plateau in the center. And sitting in the center is a large nest. What do you do?
I'm gonna go investigate.
Okay. Sitting roughly about 10 meters across is this large nest made out of branches and trunks of trees, all sort of stacked around in this circular pattern.
Does it look like it would be a good nest for a giant eagle?
You climb up and look in and see the nest is littered with large brown feathers.
Oh, haha. I'm gonna go grab. Is there any eggs?
Looking in, roll me a luck check.
Come on.
In amongst the
19.
various bones, there's 2 large eggs.
I want them.
Alright, it's
I'm gonna climb in.
difficult to carry them.
I only want one. I'm gonna grab one. Take one.
Okay.
Take one. And what I'm going to do... I mean, I have... It is going to be hard to count. I was going to say use ferrokinesis now that my abilities are back to carry it using the rocks, but then once the surge goes off...
Yep, it's just gonna fall.
Yeah. So...
I mean, you could always make, like, an area to store stuff in.
to like keep it hidden and then just come back if I find an exit.
Loop back to it when you find a portal.
Mm. I was gonna go to the surface. I still kind of want it, but I don't want to risk going up there and dying and losing stuff. I need to find a portal.
It's the fun part of going to the sunken jungle. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go explore all these areas. Oh shit, I explored one area and now I'm packed full of stuff. What do I do?
Yeah.
I don't want to lose all this.
What can I do? I mean, yeah, I guess I go over to. Are there sides on this, or is it just like platform?
You're above where there was sides.
Okay, well, I go
You've gone
grab an
up
egg.
quite a bit. Do you have any use as a bubble shield left?
I have, yeah, two.
Yeah, that's an option. You can use that to
Hmm.
get to the bottom of the valley and make an area down there.
Hmm. Probably should do that. Yeah, I'll go do that. So I'll go. But then again, I should grab two eggs then.
Well, you're
Hmm.
probably not going to be able to carry more than one at a time.
Yeah. Well, if I go back down to the valley, then what I can do is instead of once I go up to the top
Set up
to
a
the
base.
electromagnetic pulse, explore there, I might as well come back down into just the caves and the cliffs update to try and find a portal there because it'll be easier to carry it down than it would be to jump up around with the all the every stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might as well grab two eggs then, especially if I'm gonna use bubble shield.
Yeah.
Grab two eggs. I'm gonna use bubble shield to make. Do I want to make a slide? I can do both. I'll make a slide and stairs. I have multiple shield.
Yeah.
Make slide on one side, stairs on the other, and I just, yep, put the eggs, line them up, hold them, and then jump in front of the first one, and then slide down. So
Alright.
it's with the bottom.
Yeah, you slide all the way to the bottom, and you manage
Yep.
to slow and stop yourself so that you don't go flying out.
Yep.
And yeah, you're now back down in the valley with the two eggs.
Cool. Alright, there are walls here.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go find a wall and just try and mine. Start
Roll a
mining in the
d20.
wall.
Oh yeah, roll a d20 for the area you sort of land in.
Yeah.
Um. Okay.
There's a
This-
portal right here.
It's just an empty-ish area.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah. Go up to a wall and start mining it out.
Okay.
Da,
D20.
da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
You wander over towards one of the walls and you hear some noises above you.
What's above me?
You look up as a large shadow passes overhead.
No.
As you see an alpha acid wyvern.
Oh, for God's sake. Has it spotted me?
Roll me a stealth check.
Alright, let me spell. Groundhog's Day.
No.
No.
It's just sort of flying past.
Oh, I was gonna. Can I use Groundhog's Day?
Okay.
Because stealth. Needs stealth.
Okay. Oh, I would have saved that for Dex so you could get emergency escape.
I still have a few uses. Groundhog's Day, thankfully, from all the 20s I've been getting.
And sprint over to the wall, get yourself those Dex checks.
Yeah.
And you can
Yeah,
get
so-
emergency escape somehow.
Well, I did just get a check on Trickster. Not emergency. Damn. Alright, yeah. Go over to the wall.
Okay.
And I wanna, yeah, start like mining, I guess.
Okay.
I wanna try and make a crevice, a little cave that's gonna fit the stuff in, and then I can use the rocks that I've mined out to cover the hole back up.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll me a strength check. The fuck was that?
980. There you go.
Okay. You managed to dig out a section of the wall. You roll the eggs in there. Do you want to leave anything else here?
What else do I have on me?
Lizards, the little white marbles. I think that's about it, isn't it?
I want to leave the marbles here
Okay.
and 3 of the lizards, and I want to take one with me.
Okay.
So, alright, so now I need to separate what I am taking and what I'm not. I want to bring the 5 electromagnetic rocks with
Okay.
me, but I'm gonna set up some traps first. Just 'cause- okay, let me fucking focus. Alright. Put the top half of radiation suit there. I'm gonna bring the radiation pills with me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna leave everything. The three lizards and the three marbles. I'm gonna take the rocks with me, and then I'm gonna cover the cave up with rocks again,
Okay.
and then let's go back. So I'm outside, and they're all in there. Everything's safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the rocks. I'm gonna spit on them, cover them with shadow moss, and leave them down, around, spread out like little traps. So if
Okay.
anything steps on them, trying to get in or near it, they're gonna bugger off. And then also I actually know where the cave is because I can see it.
Yep.
Because purple moss.
Yep.
And then we climb back up the stairs quickly before another pulse goes off.
Give me a luck check.
Oh no. Swear to God. Came to back then. And the pulse goes off.
One. No. Alright, yeah. You climb up all the way back up to the big bird's nest.
I don't really want to go here anymore. I'm gonna go back to the rock and try and find a rock to jump to.
Okay.
Or I guess I should wait for the pulse, right? Because all the rock's gonna fall. So yeah, I'll go back to the rock, but I'm just gonna stay on the rock and wait for a pulse because surely gonna be soon.
Alright. Give me a luck check.
If it doesn't do that one. 6.
The electricity spikes off the rocks. A blast goes out. And you watch as all the rocks flip over.
Hmm.
They
They
don't
didn't fall?
move, they just sort of flip over. So, what do you do?
Hmm. I guess we'll start climbing the rocks.
Alright.
And I guess I roll d20s again because the bad thing about that.
Mhm.
Dex check 16. Jump to rock d20 18.
Alright. Oh wait, the 16 was your dex check?
Yes.
Ah, okay. You jump to another rock as a large shadow goes past.
Huh.
You hear a noise behind you.
Why?
What do you do?
Look around. Using my amazing perception.
You look behind you, over to the plateau you just came from. As you
Is that
hear
right, Eagle?
an enormous screech.
Yeah, its eggs are missing. It's probably not going to be happy.
And you see the gigantic bird take off. It begins circling. What do you do?
I don't know.
Too bad you don't have any of those rocks to throw at
I'm on a rock, right?
it. Throw the rock you're standing on at.
It's big. Oh, jump to one. That's right, I'm not on the big one.
Yeah.
Yes. Well. I'm not actually sure. Why not? I will try and, like, find any loose parts of this rock, or try and...
You could break
Get
a
us
segment of the rock off
rock.
if you wanted.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
It's just one rock or two rock?
Oh, you get a rock.
Electromagnetic rock, and I spit on it. It is weapon.
It is weapon.
Yes. Because Chase Venom would go through the whole body of it, right? So eventually it would die. Right?
No, maybe.
I guess it's too big. Oh, well, it would still get a lot of effects, so... I wonder if I could make a decoy. If I put a shadowling on the side of this rock, right? And then I'm
Tell
worried.
the shadow link to throw it at it.
I guess I could make just... or just like start banging on the rock to make sound when I'm not near it, so it would go there instead of me. Why not? I put a shadowing down here.
Alright.
Alright. And then, do I give it the rock? Yes, I give it the rock. Have fun. And then I jump to the next rock.
The Shadowling stares at you as you tell it to have fun, and it just sort of sits there and starts chewing on the rock.
Okay. I jump to the next rock with a dex check of 7, a luck check of 2.
Alright. You jump to the larger rock nearby, and you climb up on it. You feel warm
Hmm.
as you climb up onto the rock. You see this bird sitting on the rock. It's a smallish bird. It's like less than a meter in height, with this sort of orangey color pattern.
Huh.
Sort of is just sitting there, watching, looking around. It hasn't seen you.
I don't know if I can tame it. I don't know if I want to try.
It lifts one of its wings and starts pruning its feathers.
I don't really have anything to feed it anyway. Hmm. What to do here? Do I want to try interacting with it? Um. Uh, eh?
So what's the plan?
I don't know. It's a bird.
Yeah, it's just a cute little bird. What are you doing?
Orangey bird.
He's burb.
Well, I guess it can't be that important, right?
What are you doing?
Move on.
Okay.
20. 9. For Dex.
Okay.
D20. 17.
You jump over, land on another rock. As you begin looking around and looking for the next rock to jump to, you see one of the rocks in front of you. And then the giant bird flies past and snatches up the rock.
Oh, the eagle.
Yeah.
Why did it snatch them?
It basically just grabbed the rock and continued flying.
I guess to use as a weapon against something later. Like I did with the griffin. So, are there any more rocks going up?
You look around, there's the rock you just came from, and there's a... You notice that the rocks are getting more and more scarce.
Hmm.
There's a small rock nearby that you might be able to grab onto.
Really wants me to go back down to that big bird, doesn't it? Go back to the bird.
You go back to the bird. It's gone.
Oh. Well.
Good job.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab a rock from this rock.
Alright.
From a rock.
Break off a small segment of the rock.
And I spit on it.
Spit on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Gotta jump back to the rock I was on.
Okay.
I grab a rock. Spit on it.
Spit on
Summon a shadowling. And give the shadowling a rock. Go back to the rock with the bird that had the bird. And find a different rock that might have different branches of paths to go from.
Okay.
Is there a different rock somewhere?
Yeah, you see another medium-sized rock nearby.
We dex check there with an 8, okay. An 8, and then a luck check of a 9.
You jump over and grab onto it and climb up.
Good,
You
good.
see another largish rock nearby, and then another couple small rocks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm going to go onto the big rock.
Onto the big rock. You jump, grab onto the big rock, and climb up.
Perfect. And I go for another one.
There's a thing on this rock.
Oh.
There's a nest.
Nest?
Yep.
But, like a small bird nest?
Not one of the giant nests, but like a medium-ish nest.
Hmm.
What do you do?
I want to go get an egg. That's what I want to do.
Roll me a luck check.
And 17.
You look in and see 3 small brown eggs.
I take 2.
Okay.
2 medium bird eggs?
Yep.
They're not griffins. Is it one of the birds that I just saw?
Roll me a intelligence check.
17.
They look like griffin eggs.
Okay, that's fine. I can take that.
So, what you doing now?
Well, I got the eggs. Go to the next rock.
Okay.
Get it higher.
Dex and
Higher.
luck.
Dex and unlock. Dex check. 13 luck. 13.
You jump over and grab onto the rock and begin climbing up onto it as it begins to crackle.
Oh.
Electricity jumps off of the rock to a nearby rock, and you see electricity sparking all over the place.
Surge is about to go off. Alright. Get on the side of the rock
Feel out.
and start angling.
Hear a low humming. The blast goes off. Roll
Yep.
me a luck check
It's never a good sign.
as the rock goes into freefall.
Oh. Quickly jump to another rock.
Make me a dex check.
Actually, do I have my abilities back?
Do you?
No. Dex check.
You jump. Roll me a con check.
That's fine. I actually have a lot of con. That one. Oh, do I reroll? Hang on. Wait. Reroll? Reroll?
Right.
I do. Haha.
Reroll does not activate.
Damn.
Nice reroll.
Fine.
Yeah, don't worry, you just lost one con.
Ah, yes.
Alright, anyway. You land face first into another rock.
Whoosh. That's fine. That's fine, right? I'm alright.
The rock wobbles a bit. What'd you do?
I get up. Where am I? Did I lose much progress?
Yeah, you lost a little bit of progress. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh, there you are here. Good. Okay, so what are you up to? You just
Yeah, I guess I have to keep climbing.
You don't
Am I
have
getting
to.
close to the thing? The pulsator?
Yeah, you're getting close. You're running out of rocks, though.
It's fine.
So what are you going to do now?
Keep climbing.
Alright, you've been climbing
With
back
that,
up.
that dex check
Nice,
of a
nice
7 and a
20
luck of 11. 7-11.
Nice, you go onto the 7-Eleven. As you
Ooh.
jump to the next
Get more
rock
rocks.
and have a look around and see more rocks to jump to.
More rocks, you say?
Yes.
Rock it is. Oh my god.
No. 1D... What is that?
13 and
1D,
6.
2D, 0 is not
Yep.
exactly valid. As you jump to another rock and you find a lizard.
Oh my
It
god, I
chirps
pointed
at you.
my lizard.
Your lizard chirps at it, and the lizard joins you. You have added
Perfect.
a lizard to your party.
Bait.
Oh wow, that's rude.
Alright, I get another rock from this rock. Spit on it. Make weapon. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Then I climb to the next rock with a luck check. No, dex check of 9 and a luck check of 6.
Okay. You climb to another rock. You find another lizard. Your party grows.
Alright. Luck dex check of 14, luck check of 6.
Your party grows.
Okay. Next rock, dex check of 10, luck check of 20.
You climb up onto the rock.
No, no, 10.
Let me double check that.
If it's a portal, I'm gonna be very unhappy.
Oh. Okay. That's good, because it's nothing.
Good. I don't believe you have perception around. What's here? What's on this rock? What's around?
There's the bright light that you're trying to get to. And that's about it. Nothing else is really nearby. Some more rocks.
I break. Try and get the rock on this rock.
Okay, you get a rock from this rock.
I spit on it, make weapon,
Spit on it.
and make jump.
Okay.
17. Luck check. 11.
You jump
17,
on the rock.
11.
Seems to be empty. There's nothing here.
Seems to be, you say.
Seems to be.
How close am I to that light?
You're near the bottom section of the top cavern.
The bottom section of the top
So
cavern.
basically, you're about 2/3 of the way through climbing from the valley up to the light.
God damn. Oh, keep climbing. Dex check of 9. Luck
Oh,
check of 8.
it's off to death you go. Your lizards chirp and begin climbing down.
Down.
Like they climb down onto the ground and stick their tails in the air.
Where are they looking? I look where they look.
You see a griffin fly past.
They went past them. Alright. Clamber onto the side of the rock. Stealth.
You stealth onto the side of the rock. Nothing happens.
Are they still hissing?
No.
Okay. We climb. I ho. I ho. Dex of 18. Luck of 6, maybe? I don't know, it didn't load.
Luck of 1. Oh, luck of nothing, because fuck you.
Luck of 16.
You jump to the next rock and clamber up as a shadow moves overhead.
It's a griffin. I lied. Stealth again. Oh, no. Stealth inside a rock.
You
Oh, no.
attempt a stealth on the side of the rock, which fails miserably, and you almost lose your balance and fall off the rock.
Hmm.
As you realize that the shadow that was passing overhead hasn't actually stopped passing overhead.
What do you mean?
You look up to see this long creature up in the sky.
Oh.
This extremely long, insect-like body, segmented, almost like a flying centipede.
Not more centipedes.
Multiple sets of wings stretching across its body
Why?
as it flies and sort of curls around and begins moving down towards you.
Why? Why?
You love centipedes, don't you?
No.
Well, your favourite animal. Well, this one can fly.
Why?
So, what are you going to do?
Next rock. Next rock. 11. Luck check 20.
You jump onto the next rock. As the creature swoops past you, tearing off one of the lizard's tails.
That's fine.
Its body is right next to you and continuing to pass by you.
So it's a giant centipede with wings.
With wings, yes.
What the fuck? Will it take me up?
I mean, it's
Right.
currently moving up into the sky.
I'm gonna grab on.
You jump onto it, causing it to shake a bit as it continues to fly higher.
Yes, keep taking me up.
It flies upwards, straight up, away from any of the rocks,
No.
moving in sort of a spiraling pattern, spiraling up into the sky. What do you do?
It's taking me up though.
Yes.
I might be able to jump to a rock, even if it's one rock higher, it's one rock higher. That's all that matters. To keep
As you
climb up closer to its head, I guess, so it can't just,
you
you
begin
know.
climbing closer to its head, as its head section peters out and begins to dive.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna. Alright, so, because of some guy's name, wave theory, as it
Okay.
dives down, there should be a big momentum in the the tangent of the curve that is its body that is. So if I'm on the tangent and jump as it's the tangent of it still going up and going down, it's the perfect point. I should get a lot of momentum and should be able to jump really far towards a rock somewhere
Okay.
and free fall.
That's
I
your
don't know.
plan.
Yes, that is my plan. That is my plan.
Where exactly is the tangent of its body?
Fucking thing. You'll feel it.
Well, sounds like a problem.
I can draw a map. I could draw a figure for you.
Go ahead.
It'd be.
You'll feel it.
I mean, you will. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
because you have the reaction time for that. This is gonna go
It's like a do. And it's been spiraling up. So like here, we just gotta wait. You the
well. Except
second
for the fact that you climbed
starts to
towards
slow.
its head.
Yeah, I'm like about here. I thought I was like down here somewhere.
No, you jumped on pretty early.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I just jump.
Alright, you jump towards the rock and use wave theory
Wave theory and do the squirrel,
to the squirrel.
flying squirrel.
Alright,
A squirrel technique and help make the lizards help me like a makeshift parachute. I don't know.
roll me a luck check.
Don't fail me now. Oh, that's
You jump,
pretty
you
middle.
slam into a rock that's stuck into like the side of the inverted ravine. And sort of clamber up onto it.
That's fine.
You can see the light. This large crystal-like formation hovering not that quite a while away from you directly, but not that much higher.
Hmm.
So what's the plan?
I want to go higher.
Okay.
I want to. Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So, crystal, make light. We're on some inverted cavern,
Yes.
inverted ravine thing.
Yes.
I'm on the side of it?
Yeah.
Am I on? Okay, then I guess I climb to the top.
Alright. You begin climbing this sloped surface upwards.
Yes.
Roll
I'm
me a
just
strength
better
check.
like that. Do I have my abilities? I don't understand. That surge went off, right?
Yeah, surge went off and caused all the rock stuff begin falling. That's why you ended up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give me a luck check.
18.
You begin scaling the wall. And looking over, you can see some rocks.
Cool.
And there's a big rock in the center and a couple small rocks around it.
So I am getting close to the light.
Yeah.
The pulsinator.
Also, it's becoming ever harder and harder to hold on because you're essentially almost upside down now.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll go grab, jump onto a rock.
Big one in the center or the little ones around?
The little one's around.
Okay. Roll me a dex check.
Alright. Walk.
You leap off off of the wall and slam onto one of the little rocks, causing it to drop a bit. As you clamber up and onto it, you look over towards the big center rock as the eagle flies past and snatches it.
I knew it. Okay.
So, what's the plan?
Well. Keep climbing.
Keep climbing.
Higher and higher. Dex check. 13. Luck check. 15.
You jump to the next rock. You can see the light in the distance begin to glow brighter as electricity sparks off of it and jumps between all of the rocks.
Hold the rope.
As the light grows and grows in intensity, along with the loud humming noise, which is almost deafening at this range. As the
Hold the
shockwave
rock.
goes off, and the rock you're on begins to raise up.
Oh,
It flies all the way up, almost hitting the top of the ravine,
okay.
inverted ravine,
We're fine.
as it then begins to vibrate.
Vibrate. That's gonna flip over, right? Yes.
As it begins to rotate.
Yes. Start climbing to the top, or the new top.
You clamber around the rock and manage to get up on top of it.
Okay.
You can see the light essentially below you now, just a bit away.
Yes, this is the roof. There's no platform up here.
Yeah.
Could I climb down to the light?
I mean, maybe if you had a platform.
Haha, bubble shield.
Oh yeah, you have one use a bubble shield though, don't you?
Create a bubble shield stairway down
Straight to the light.
to straight to the light, and then a slide all the way back down to the very beginning.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, yep, go towards the
Going
light.
on a nice little stroll. Give me a luck check.
I should have made railings so the eagle can't get me. I should have. That's a good idea. I should have made it completely closed in.
You should have made a tunnel, not a staircase.
It's fine. Luck plus 10, 17. It's fine.
As you begin casually taking a stroll down on the path, as a rock slams into the side of the stairs a little ways ahead of you.
It's fine. It
Debris
can't.
shatters and goes everywhere.
It's fine. It's fine. We've got more rocks. We've got 3 rock weapons. Run to the crystal. Run to the crystal.
Dex.
Get to the crystal. Dex. I have my dex back. It's fine. We're doing this. We are getting rock. We are getting crystal. Surely the boss is the crystal.
You begin running along the stairs as another rock slams into the staircase just behind you. Small
It's
rocks go flying past you from debris as the eagle swoops overhead. You keep
That's fine.
running, getting closer and closer. Roll me a dex check.
Come on. I want this. I'm gonna use Groundhog's Day.
Okay.
If I don't get it to that 20. Groundhog's Day. That 20.
As you keep running, you see the shadow come directly over you as the eagle almost snatches you up, misses,
Christ.
and flies past you. It flies towards the crystal before suddenly veering off to the side. It snatches one of the rocks out of the air and circles back around to throw it at you.
It's fine. I can dodge the rocks. Okay. Run. Keep running.
Roll me a dex check.
Keep running. Oh, wait. Wait, hang on. I just go incorporeal. Okay. I used State of Matter to go incorporeal. I just have minus 50% con. I think. I double check. I'm pretty sure it's con. It's not dex, right? It's con.
Turns out
Yes.
it's dex making you slower.
It's con. Yeah. So I keep running. And I'm incorporeal. It's fine. Everything's fine.
The rock flies through you.
Get stuffed. You idiot. Run to the rock. Run to the crystal. I want the crystal.
You keep running as this large shadow casts over you. And the eagle lands in front of you.
I fucking throw the rock. I throw the 3 rocks at it.
You peg the 3 rocks at it.
Yes. Should I roll perception and strength?
Perceptions, yeah.
Alright. 3, 8, 5. Perception. And then dex.
Alright. You peg the rocks at it. One of them misses, another one hits it in the wing, and the other hits it in the body.
Good.
They fall to the ground, seemingly having done nothing.
Shit. Didn't pierce it, did it?
The creature caws and goes to lunge at you.
Okay, I have an idea. I am going to use mental blades on its eye.
Okay. Roll me your perception check.
Eye is the weakest part of the body, unless you're bubbles.
You use mental blades. The creature reels in pain. It sort of stumbles backwards slightly and takes off. It flies off.
It's good.
As you reach the end of the bridge, onto this large plateau with this enormous crystal sitting in the center.
I poke it.
You walk up.
Oh, it's a plateau. It's actually a thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was like hanging from the roof. I was like, shit, this is gonna be hard.
No, it
Yeah,
is
it's fine.
floating in midair.
Yep. So, and there is a platform I could stand on. It's not bubble shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I guess I should stand on it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Poke the crystal.
You go up towards the crystal. You feel it radiating energy.
New permanent unlocked.
You permanently unlocked. Dead. Permanently.
No.
You feel the crystal radiating this powerful magnetic field. And as you go to touch it, you feel this warmth spreading out from it. As you
Good.
place your hand up against it, you feel a surge of electricity shoot through you.
Hmm.
And then the crystal begins to move.
Move.
Cracks streak up the length of the crystal. As a pulse goes out, and you suddenly feel weak. And you see rocks falling from the sky all around you. As a segment of crystal falls away,
Can I grab the crystal that falls away?
do you want to grab the crystal that is in freefall?
Any
That's
small parts of the
like
crystal.
the size of a building.
Any small parts of the crystal that fall off.
You begin grabbing segments of crystal.
Luck check for how many? Nat 20. Yay.
As a segment of the crystal juts out,
The boss is in there.
and this large appendage unfurls. An enormous wing. As the other side of the crystal cracks, and then the crystal explodes. As standing up and out of the crystal is an enormous owl. It stares down at you.
I have
Raises
released you
its
from your
wings,
cage.
and without flapping them, levitates up out of the remains of the crystal. The segments of crystal floating up and around it. As it lowers its wings, the crystals, the rocks, and the entire platform drops. What do you do?
What the fuck? So everything's in free fall,
Everything's in freefall.
and it's just floating there.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. Everything's in free fall.
What's the plan, Zach?
What's the point?
What's the plan, Zach?
You can't break momentum by jumping. That's not how it works. You can't do it.
Yeah, just jump.
Shadowlings can fly, right?
Not really.
If I make enough of them, surely I could cushion my fall on them.
Oh my god.
I start making shadowlings.
You begin frantically making shadowlings.
Ooh, I make a bed of shadow moss on the rock. Start spinning and producing shadowlings as frantically as possible. Oh wait, I can respawn naturally. It's fine. I, I'm gonna keep doing that anyway. It sounds like a fun idea. I want to see if it works. Just keep spitting out shadowlings.
Make a bed of shadow moss and shadowlings.
Uh,
As the platform you're on careens into the ground, but in the bottom of the ravine.
do I die?
Roll me a con check.
We're gonna find out. I have natural con. I have natural 3,000 con. I think. Right? Should be 3,000. This is gonna save me. Where is my balance? Natural 1,500. Okay.
You impact the ground. How would you like to respawn?
Where I died.
How? How do you respawn?
Well, using my permanent.
Does that give you extra lives?
Yeah.
Jesus, I need to know that.
No,
How many extra
extra
lives do
true
you have?
life. One more.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah,
That's
because Shadowhound.
pounds. Yeah.
Alright. You respawn and see the shattered remains of your hopes and dreams at trying to survive.
The amount of shadow matter. I want it all.
As you look up and see the owl. What do you do?
You can go fight the eagle.
I'll
'Cause
point
it's
out that this
thing.
thing is way bigger than the eagle.
Yeah, you can go get some food from the eagle. It's the boss, isn't it? It is the boss.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a feeling. An electric feeling. If you get what I mean. Well, this isn't a fight I can win. So
What do you mean? You can fight bosses. You've beaten a boss before.
this thing's huge. And it's flying.
It's huge and it's flying.
Anyway, how much crystal things did I get?
You died.
I go find my dead body. Or
You
where all my
go
stuff is.
walk over to the remains of the plateau that surrounded the crystal as they begin to raise into the air.
No, quickly. Can I grab the crystals?
You
I
run
don't care
off
about
as
the radiation pills or the lizards, which are probably all dead, and the
all of
eggs.
the rocks begin to fly into the air rapidly.
Did I get any crystals?
You grab onto
Oh,
a crystal
okay, I let go. Never mind.
as it
I
begins
see,
to
I see.
pull you off the ground.
Yeah. No, I let go. I see, I see. Alright. Well, there's no point going for the pills. They're probably shattered. The lizards are probably dead. And the bird eggs are most likely squashed. So,
What's the plan?
I'm gonna go try and find my cave.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
I'm just gonna have to make sure I don't get squashed by random shit.
You can see where the cave is.
Let's go over there.
Begin heading over there. Roll me a luck check.
6.
Segments of rock and crystal smash into the ground all around you. Roll me a con check.
They're not trying to kill me, are they? They're not purposely trying to kill me. I mean, I set it free, right? It wouldn't try to actually kill me.
A segment of crystal cuts through your arm, slicing it off. So, what do you do? Because you don't have another life.
Yeah, after this.
From your
I only died once.
From your permanent.
Yeah.
You said it gave you 1 extra life.
gives you two. So you said how many more do I have? I said one.
Oh, okay.
I've got two total.
Okay. So, you make it to the cave. What's the plan?
Um.
Oh, roll me luck.
Okay. Uh,
Nice. More rocks crash into the ground around you.
I'm just gonna go to the cave.
Oh, that sounds like a problem.
If I can get in the cave, I should be fine. I want to go to the cave.
You
Go into
reach
the cave.
You reach the cave.
Remove some of the rocks. Then get
What
in.
rocks?
Oh, there, they're all gone. I go in.
You go in. You go into this tiny little hole that you've made that's mostly filled by two large eggs and some lizards and some
Okay.
other stuff.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Is there a surge gonna go off that's gonna give me my powers back, or am I just stuck like this?
Oh, sounds like you got a problem.
I can start digging down, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna dig further into the cave so there's more space. Because I need space.
You begin digging further into the cave.
Good, nice. Give me some rocks.
Okay.
Got like three, three rock weapons. And the space. My cozy. I need to try and find a way down and out away from the boss. That is this giant owl. Magnetic owl. Why is it targeting me?
You said it was targeting you.
It's just, I'm just targeting everything. Everything's dying.
You woke it up and it started destroying everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I'm gonna look out the cave. Can I see it? What's it
You
doing?
look up as you see it bring its wings down, and all of the rocks from in the
I
ceiling
see.
begin flying down and careening into the ground.
I see.
You see basically everything that existed in this biome just fucking booking it.
Yeah. What about the eagle? Can I see the eagle somewhere?
See, it's gone.
Okay. I just want to keep watching the owl. Is it just there? Is it just just floating there, just moving its wings a little all the time?
Yeah.
Hmm. Alright.
It
I'm gonna
stops. It begins looking around. It makes a small platform and lands on it. It
Oh.
begins looking around. Roll me a stealth check.
I'm gonna go back into the cave. It'd be nice and stealthy.
You duck back into the cave.
Shit.
What do you do?
Why would it even target me? I'm just a little bit. I'm not even free. Well, my plan was, if it didn't try and see me, was to go along the outside, the sides of this cave or wall to try and find a way down, and then go once I find the exit, either side of the wall that's closer, because there's two sides or two paths I could go, one way or the other. Find the closest one to an exit and take everything out that way. So I guess I have another peek out. Still looking around.
Out, and as you're going to the entrance of the cave, you see all the rocks are just laying around, and all the crystals are floating up. You watch
Weapons.
as the owl raises its wings, and all of the crystal shards form a large ball next to it. The ball of crystals begins to glow and almost seems to melt and fuse together. And then the ball goes flying
Where?
off into the distance.
I'm curious. I want to see.
And the owl goes flying after it.
I want to see. Where's it going?
Come out of the cave and it's disappeared out over the rim of the valley.
It's gonna go fuck up everything else in this entire world.
Look what
Go down to
look what
the
you
lanes and
unleashed on the
flying.
onto this world. So yeah, you can't see it because it's over the rim of
The
the
coast is
valley.
clear! I did it! I
What do
cleared
you
this
do?
entire biome. If I used oh, there'd be nothing here.
What do you do?
Oh, I grab everything. Summon Sir Shadowling to help me lift the eggs.
Yep.
And safeguard, and we're gonna head along the wall. Using rocks as cover. Or just dashing between rocks. Try and find an exit. Luck check.
Alright.
4.
You hear an explosion in the distance.
Wait the fuck out. I guess I look in the direction of one of them. I can't see, or is it, I just hear it?
You're in the valley.
Oh, I'm still in the valley. Oh, I need
Yeah,
to get
you're
out of the
down at the
valley.
bottom of the valley. That's why I said you couldn't see where the owl went.
Okay, I need to go up and out of the valley.
Right, you
I'm
climb
gonna
up the
climb
side of the
up and out.
valley, and you look towards where you heard the explosion. As you see, all the way off in the distance, an enormous chunk taken out of one of the other pillars.
What do you mean, upper peppers?
One of the other pillars, like the one
That's
that...
holding up the roof?
Yes.
Oh shit, we need to get out of
A
here.
gigantic chunk of the pillar has been taken out.
It's
Sharp,
gonna try and
massive
collapse.
shrapnel sections of it falling to the ground, crushing the forest below.
We need to get the fuck
You
out
can
of
see
here.
dots of wyverns and stuff flying and running away from the destruction. Roll me a luck check.
This is not good. 16.
You watch as the owl, or you assume it's the owl because there's the bright fucking light of the crystal, floats up into where the pillar was and begins to shine brighter and brighter as segments of the rock from the pillar suddenly stop falling and begin floating up and around the light.
Huh.
And then the pillar underneath begins to move. As you look down the length of the pillar and see a segment explode as an enormous beetle-like creature crawls its way out.
Oh.
The thing turns around and begins scaling the pillar.
Oh. We get to watch a boss fight.
It scales quite easily up the side of the pillar. And for context of size, this thing is so large that it's already made it partway up the side towards this broken off segment that was near the roof. And part of the creature is still on the ground.
Well then.
Yep. The creature comes up to the section that was torn off, and it begins to essentially climb up and onto the pillar. And then the crystal begins to glow. As the creature suddenly is pushed backwards, it clings to the pillar and tears the bottom segment of the pillar off, as the creature and the pillar go falling all the way to the ground below.
Hmm.
Just demolishing the ecosystem around them. As the giant beetle gets back up from being just having this entire segment of pillar dropped on it, it goes over and does a bit of a circle underneath the glowing crystal before heading off in a random direction.
So that's how Magnetic Peaks was formed here, basically.
Pretty much.
Same thing happened. So it's going to go back into its good old shell state. Maybe not, because it's woken up. So
And you
so
see
now that pillar
segments
looks like this.
Yeah, except it's missing its bottom half as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't even touch the ground now, so. Well, at least it's over there and not here anymore, so.
Yeah, that's a benefit.
And there's a pissed off fight giant beetle moving mountain
Yeah.
thingy.
Plains boss.
Yeah. Well, time to leave. At least there's nothing around here now because I think I'm just fucked.
Fucking owl just pissed everything off and sent them all away.
Yeah. Time to get... All right. Well, yeah. I guess I'm out of the ravine and I find an exit. 16.
Alright, you begin exploring around. Roll me another luck check. This is just going to be sort of spamming luck checks until you find something, because most of it stop, slow, calm, fucker. What'd you get? 19.
8, 19, 3, 5, 18.
3, 5. Okay, oh no, that's gone. 18, that's gone. Keep rolling. 8, nope. Fucking everything is destroyed, Zach. You have ruined
18?
this entire biome. No, you already had an 18. 12, nothing. 3, nothing. 12, nothing. 6, nothing.
Oops.
12, 23. 9. It's fucking nothing. 10. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the only things that are going to do anything are a 4 or a 20. So, roll until... No, yeah, that's not gonna... That big spender. Check your bills, bitch. It's like, yeah, you're costing us too much money.
You said
You killed it!
God damn it.
You killed the bot. 14. 18. Just roll 1d2. 17. 1. Alright, you find a hole that leads back down.
Okay.
Jesus.
I go down.
Alright. You head back down the pillar, and you find... yeah, roll a d20.
Is there even going to be anything in this pillow? Oh god, the fuck's dead.
You find nothing. Keep looking.
You know?
You fucked up this pillar. Good job.
3.
There's fucking barely anything.
No, well done. 7.
Nothing. Alright, you need a 1, a 5, or a what is it? 1, 5, or 9.
Okay. 1d20.
Maybe just roll a d3.
Okay.
Well, at least with all these rolls, you can see how much devastation you fucking caused.
Yeah.
All of this shit
1.
that is destroyed, thanks to you and your stupidity of, I'm gonna go poke the big crystal that's
I
floating in the air.
did it. I'm a genius.
Yeah, now you get your reward. The wall next to you explodes and an enormous spider crab comes out.
Run. Next
Hope you
area.
have abilities.
1d3. Right.
Roll a d20.
20.
The spider crab advances.
It advances. What do you mean it advances?
On you!
Oh. Is there any way to go from here? To go hide.
Yeah, go ahead, run. I dare you. Let's see if you can escape it.
I mean, if I find a portal, right?
That's the plan.
Alright, let's run.
Because what more are you gonna do against it? It's a boss.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
D20.
Oh, shit.
19, that's not it.
Run it.
That's not it either. It's getting closer.
Why is it just
Roll a dex check.
a dex check? Alright. I don't want to. Do I have my abilities back?
Do you?
Do I?
Do you?
Roll a modifier just in case.
It's catching you.
What was my time? I have one more revive, but I don't want to lose anything. It'll be for nothing. What do I have? I got rocks. Let's not piss it off.
Let's not piss it off. Roll a d20.
I'm just gonna keep spitting on the ground. Someone shadow wings. Just keep running. 3.
It ignores all of the shit you're trying to throw at it and does not give a damn.
I want the shadowlings to try and climb it.
Roll a d20.
I got a 3, it was
What
nothing.
shadowlings?
Okay. 16. Keep going, goddamn.
Oh my god. The creature grabs you.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Okay, I don't have my abilities. Do I? Do I have my...
Oh,
why am I
what the
getting-
hell?
What the fuck?
Bugsy, calm!
Hey, I got on that 20.
Oh,
Ages.
you've only got that 5 before.
Usage. You owe $7.
You have rolled 1,538 times. Jesus. Okay, anyway, yeah, the creature crushes you.
Oh, okay.
Where would you like to respawn?
Probably shouldn't respawn where I died, but all my stuff.
Yeah.
Respawn where I died.
Okay, you respawn next to the creature.
Did it see me? I stealth.
It turns and looks at you.
Shit, where's my stuff? Am my stuff alive?
Yes.
Do I have any ability? Wait. I need to try. I need to do something. Alright. Replication. I've killed something, right?
Did you?
Have I?
You didn't kill any of the lizards. The
I think I have.
eagle
I
killed
killed
the
shadowlings
griffin.
and that's it.
You didn't kill the eagle.
Shit.
You killed shadowlings, but that doesn't count. You
Um,
have not killed anything.
you
Oh, this is fun.
see, this is what you might call a problem. I use photonize on it.
Okay.
That could go well. Right?
Yeah.
Photonize.
It
13.
reaches out to grab you.
So I do my abilities.
I mean, nothing happened to it.
I use state of matter to turn incorporeal.
Its claw phases through you.
Get fucked. Alright, photonize. Fuck. Eventually.
It
I
hisses
double
and goes to slam the ground.
No, I doubles my... Oh, damn. Reroll. Reroll.
Reroll
Reroll
does
doesn't
not
activate.
activate.
Shit. Alright, what do I have? What else do I have? What else can I quickly use? I don't want to slam the ground. Do I have any wall making abilities? I have Oa.
That's how funny it would have been if you rolled high enough for a reroll to activate, and then you rolled another one.
I have Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day has to activate. Alright.
Roll first
so-
to see if Groundhog's Day activates.
Photonize.
That's
That's fine.
right.
Now somebody else can get pissed off by another cliff boss. I want the beetle and the cliff boss to fight.
Alright, you teleport the cliff boss to some random location. Hopefully somewhere
We'll
nearby.
never know.
I mean, what?
Hopefully not somewhere nearby. I'm gonna go grab my stuff.
Alright, you grab your stuff.
My lizards, their eggs.
Yep.
Two. What the fuck? Hang on. Did I delete the wrong thing? No.
Oh,
I had
yeah,
two
the cliff
eagle
boss
eggs.
did kill some of the stuff.
Oh, what got killed?
What did you have?
I had 3 rock weapons, a top half of a radiation suit, 3 magnetic peak lizards, 3 white smooth marbles, eggs, and 2 eagle eggs.
1 eagle egg and 2 little lizards. Alright, so what are you doing now?
I'm gonna try and find the eggs. So
Okay. That's an 8.
just don't get a 1, right?
That is not
10.
10. Nope.
Okay. Keep moving on. 20.
Just roll a d3. Alright, you find a area that goes back down to the plains.
I don't want to go down there.
Why not? There's fun stuff down there.
There's a boss down there somewhere.
It's not down there waiting for you. I don't know what you're talking. How would you?
I continue. 2.
You find another fucking thing down to the plains. Oh wait, no, that was a d20. Never mind. That's just
Yeah.
nothing.
5.
That one is actually the fucking thing down to the plains.
Okay. I need a 9, right? Hold on.
You find a tunnel that goes back up to where you were.
But there's no portal up there.
Yeah, no, not currently. That's nothing.
I need a 9!
9! You find an exit portal. And you're out.
We take everything out. Who said I was leaving?
Oh, okay.
No, I leave.
Cool.
I leave. I leave. I leave. I
7
leave. I
bosses
leave.
spawn.
I leave. I leave.
So, first adventure into the Magnetic Peaks, huh?
It's horrifying.
It's great, isn't it?
Mm.
I like the eagle. He fun. Well, that's 2 hidden areas now.
Yeah.
3 to go. Until you've explored them all. What are you doing, you goose of a dog? Come here. So yeah, what do you think of the Magnetic Peaks?
Good.
Good? Alright. Well, good job.